All right, going to take a look at Klarna on the US side. This is a new buy now, pay later stock that was just released on the market. Although this company's been around for at least a few years, I actually accept it myself on my website. And my website, I accept Klarna and Afterpay, but not Affirm. Not necessarily my decision. That's just what the website offers me. But, could be a good sign that, they do have a decent amount of partnerships with some of these online payment providers. So, something to keep an eye on. As I've been bullish Affirm's been tightening up a little bit. I'm a little bit unsure, seeing some resistance here, but Klarna could be the next one to keep an eye on, and it's getting a potential change in the trend over here. We want to see a higher low and a higher high in the hourly. So right now we got a low, or higher low over here, maybe 42.99, 43. We got resistance around the 43 mark. If it can confidently pass that 43 mark, that could be a sign that this was a little double bottom on the hourly and it's getting a change in the trend. It was as high as 57 when it came out. It sold off. It's been on a downtrend since then. You want to see this hourly trend start changing. Ideally, the bulls are going to want to break around 43 and then maybe set one more higher low to really confirm the change in the trend, and then another higher high. And that could say, okay, things are turning around. So right now we got a low, a little bit of high, higher low, higher high. We can break to another higher high, but this higher high was only by 1 cent. So we want to see further follow through there, and then maybe a pullback, form another support level, and then look to get in ideally on that support level with a stop loss, and then get a push up from there. So right now we don't have a change in the trend as of yet. It's just trying to form support around this 40 mark, and 43 right now is a resistance area we're watching. So ideally, I would like to see this either pull back, form another higher low, and then go up and bust through 43. And I would say, okay, now we've clearly got a lot of support around these levels, and it's got a higher low, and it's got a double bottom, and it's got a higher high. That's a good sign. Maybe take a position. Or we want to see a further follow through past 43, but then we still want to pull back, form another higher low support level, and that's where you can look to get in, and then go to a higher high and maybe change this trend back in favor of the bears, of the bulls. And then we see some resistance next around this 45 mark and 47. So those will be the next levels we're watching. So if this does turn around, those will be the next levels we're watching as potential resistance areas. Definitely a high risk one on the US side. So if you play this, because it's a new stock, doesn't have that much chart history, and if it does break to a new low, it's going to be a black dirt breakdown because there's no previous support levels. Definitely on the higher risk side, but could offer some decent volatility, and it's one to keep an eye on this week.